Mr. Speaker, I rise today at an important time for American agriculture. Across the country, and certainly in the big first district of Kansas, farmers, ranchers, and agriculture producers are doing what they've always done. They are working hard, taking risks, caring for their land and livestock, and helping feed, fuel, and clothe the world. But anyone who spends time with producers knows the truth. Farmers are facing real pressure right now. Producers are facing high input costs, tight margins, market uncertainty, and the lasting effects of 4 years of overregulation and sky-high inflation under the Biden administration. Farmers and ranchers do not need Washington to make their jobs harder. They need Washington to understand the challenges they face and get out of their way. That is exactly what President Trump, Secretary Brooke Rollins, and House Republicans are doing. We have real leadership that understands the basic truth that food security is national security. A country that cannot feed itself is not secure, and a world without access to American-grown commodities is worse off as a result. That is why House Republicans have been focused on delivering results for farmers, ranchers, producers, and rural America. At the end of April, the House passed the Farm, Food, and National Security Act of 2026, which gives producers the stability and certainty that they deserve, authorizes key farm programs, expands market access, improves access to credit, and invests in rural America. In May, the House passed legislation to allow E15 fuel to be sold year-round nationwide, another common-sense win that strengthens markets for producers, supports American energy, and gives families more choices at the pump. Later this week, the House will also vote on fiscal year 2027 agriculture appropriations bills. This legislation keeps USDA focused on its core mission, supporting American agriculture, protecting our food supply, investing in rural communities, and making sure farmers and ranchers have the tools they need to succeed. I'm proud that I pushed for the inclusion of Kansas priorities, such as funding for Food for Peace, McGovern-Dole, agriculture research, and efforts to align USDA more closely with American farmers. One of the best examples of Republicans' dedication to the agriculture economy is Food for Peace. Food for Peace is a Kansas-born idea. It began when Cheyenne County farmer Peter O'Brien proposed to use surplus American commodities to feed hungry nations and was adopted by the Kansas Farm Bureau, sponsored in Congress by Kansas Senator Andy Schopel, and signed into law by President Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1954. More than 70 years later, that idea is still powerful. American farmers helping feed hungry people around the world. That program belongs at USDA, where American-grown commodities remain at the center of the mission. Moving Food for Peace back home to its rightful place is better not only for farmers, but for taxpayers and for a hungry world. The Farm Bill we passed in April includes my legislation to permanently move Food for Peace to USDA, and the Ag Appropriations Bill continues funding for the program. Last week, I was proud to host USDA Undersecretary for Trade and Foreign Agriculture Affairs Luke Lindberg in the Big First District of Kansas. We visited Kansas State University's milling science facilities and international grains programs, the Kansas Wheat Innovation Center, the ADM milling facility in Abilene. Under Secretary Lindberg, he understands that Kansas producers know to be true. We need consistent buyers, strong markets, and a federal government that fights for American agriculture abroad. President Trump and Secretary Rollins embody that well. They are putting producers first, expanding opportunity for American agriculture, and restoring common sense at USDA. After years of inflation, overregulation, and missed opportunities, this leadership is needed and is grateful for all the changes. Mr. Speaker, agriculture is the backbone of the Big First District and our country. Our farmers and ranchers do more than just produce food. They strengthen our economy. They support rural communities. They fuel our nation. They help feed a hungry world. And they remind us that America's strength has always been with our hardworking farmers and ranchers. House Republicans are delivering for those producers. We passed a farm bill that gives agriculture certainty. We passed a year-round E15 to strengthen markets and expand consumer choice. We're advancing an ag appropriations bill that supports USDA's core mission and invests in the priorities that matter to farm country. And under President Trump and Secretary Rollins, we finally have an administration that understands American agriculture is setting our producers up for success. American farmers and ranchers feed, fuel, and clothe the world. They deserve a government that has their back. That's what we're fighting for. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.